If you want a 10-second summary of this video, a great Scrum team consists of a product owner who can maximize value, a Scrum Master who enables continuous improvement, and developers who can focus on delivering high-quality product increments. If you want a longer version, watch this video in full. We have a lot to cover here in this video. I want to focus on keeping it as short as possible while still providing value. Let's dive in. First, in a great Scrum team, there's a great product owner, and a great product owner needs to exceed the customer's expectation. They need to know everything about the customer, what makes them tick, what are their wants, what are their needs, exactly what they want. They need to live and breathe the customer so that they can focus on maximizing value and delight the customer. Second, a great product owner has to focus on functionality, ensuring that every single minute developers spend working on the product are productive minutes. I'm not talking about micromanaging developers. No, just ensuring that they are working on maximizing value. The most high priority tasks are not working on low priority tasks, focusing on how to do it. But the product owner should focus on why we are doing it and what. So how the developers, what, why the product owner. Third, the product owner needs to be available. I've seen that countless times. The product owner who is not available, never available, always with management, meetings with management, meeting with stakeholders, but never with the team, never with the developers. Scrum doesn't work if a product owner is not available, especially during backlog refinement. The product owner should write clear user stories and be able to explain these user stories and help the team understand the user stories in backlog refinement. Ensure that each one of these user stories meet the definition already. That's the role of a product owner, explaining these user stories, handling the functionality part of things. And a product owner should be available to do that. And fourth, one of the things that I believe breaks Scrum if not respected, as per the Scrum Guide 2020, for product owners to succeed, the entire organization need to respect the decisions. This doesn't happen often in organization. Stakeholders, managers, upper management, directors can provide feedback, can give their opinion on things, but the final say is for a product owner. The product owner is responsible of the product backlog. They are responsible to maximize value, not the stakeholders, not upper management. They can provide feedback, but the final say to the product owner. You don't often see that in organizations. Organizations, often you see product owners waiting for management to tell them what to work on. Scrum doesn't work if product owners are not empowered. A great team needs to also have a great Scrum Master, and a great Scrum Master needs to be a born facilitator, facilitating all the Scrum events and other meetings when required. Facilitation simply means making things easy. All meetings, all events facilitated by the Scrum Master need to have clear outcomes, clear purpose. Meetings need to be fun, productive, everyone participating. If you want more information on how to facilitate all the Scrum events as a Scrum Master, watch this video right here. Second, preventing impediments. As per the latest version of the Scrum Guide, the Scrum Master should cause a removal of impediments to the Scrum team's progress. Causing simply means the Scrum Master is supporting the team in identifying these impediments, in removing these impediments, and ensuring that the impediments are not ignored by the team. But that's not enough. A Scrum Master should also, a good Scrum Master should also prevent these impediments from coming. Use their experience to read situations and proactively prevent the impediments from coming. Third, a good Scrum Master should observe and listen to the team. That's one of the big benefits of coming to work at the office on the same desk with all the team members. You can observe and listen. You can't do that working from home. A Scrum Master should listen to the team, not only meetings, but during their day-to-day activities. Try to spot anti-patterns in the team. Are there bullies in the team? Are there people being micromanaged in the team? Team members not being team players? Are they ensuring that they are maximizing value? Are stakeholders interrupting or distracting the team? All these things can be seen when you're working at the office, and a Scrum Master should be observant and listen to team members. Fourth, not needed but wanted. That's one of the big goals of a Scrum Master. Help the team, support the team in becoming so self-managed that they no longer need the Scrum Master to remove impediments, to facilitate events, but they still want the advice of a Scrum Master, the guidance, the coaching of a Scrum Master. That's one of the goals of a Scrum Master, making sure that they are no longer needed in the team. A great team also has great developers, and great developers need to practice collective ownership. That's one of the big goals of Scrum, working as a team to accomplish a sprint goal. User stories in the sprint. People shouldn't be working in silos. No, people should be helping each other. In the daily Scrum, plan their day together. If someone needs help, you go help that person. You don't pick up a new task. If a column on the Kanban board is filled with pending items, the work in progress is filled with pending items, you don't pick up a new task. You go help other people. If people need help testing, you go help them testing. It's a collective ownership, teamwork to meet the sprint goal together. Second, be proactive concerning dependencies. Dependencies kill Scrum because you need other teams. Other teams might slow you down or block your progress because they have a dependency somewhere. They are working on something somewhere, and good developers need to constantly be working on identifying these dependencies. Be proactive about dependencies. Third, be safe, psychologically safe, and trust each other. That might seem obvious, but trust is rare and trust is needed, essential in a Scrum team. People need to trust each other. People need to feel safe to raise concern, psychologically safe to raise concern, challenge the status quo, challenge each other. If we don't have safety or trust in a Scrum team, Scrum doesn't work. And last, good developers should be able to create a potentially shippable increment every single sprint. That's it. You release something, you get feedback from customers, you adapt based on this feedback, and you release something else, another increment, which is better and better, and you go on and on. That's what Scrum is about. That's what Agile is about. Early releases, continuous releases, and a sustainable pace. You shouldn't be working overtime next to a release. No, you should have a sustainable pace all year on. A good team should be having fun together. Allocate capacity in the sprint, 1 hour, 2 hours to have fun together. I like completing my sprints on Fridays so that we can go grab some drinks, celebrate together a successful sprint. Don't underestimate what fun does for the team. Yeah, in the short term, it might seem that we are wasting time. Yeah, okay, it might seem so. But in the long run, we are working on trusting each other, building the synergy in the team, increasing psychological safety. There's so many benefits to having fun together. And fun is fun. Happier people are more engaged and driven to create a good product together. And one last thing, good teams don't only work on user stories, production issues, fixing bugs. No, they have the capacity in the sprint to take a step back and talk about new ideas, research new technologies. This, in the long run, will make you crush the competition and maximize value for the customers. Which brings me to my next point. If you want more tips, insights on Agile, Scrum, personal growth, click on the video that stands out the most on the screen right now, and I'll see you in a few seconds.